particular vlog isn't actually going to be about Harry Potter. See, I struggled what to talk about this vlog because of one thing basically. If you notice, most of my other vlogs have like theme. This one doesn't. That's because I have nothing to theme about. I thought, but I couldn't think of anything. Let's face it, the other three, they have their own things. Let's go Monday. Emma. Who wouldn't love Emma? I mean, she's British, and she's funny, and British funny people who meet lots of stars are typically famous. That's why her videos have more views than the rest of us, besides Rock Wednesdays. 2, Christine, Thursday. She's a Ravenclaw. She read for an entire video and everybody watched it and commented. That's saying something. Not to mention the fact that she makes really awesome videos. That's kind of how we started talking, was because she made those videos. And they're really good, but I'm gonna be honest here, I mostly only watch them because of the music. 3, Sam. 2 M's. I mean, she has 2 M's in her name. Who wouldn't love a Sam with 2 M's? It's inevitable. Sam, love, 2 M's. Like, I mean, it's just, that's why people watch. And plus, she frequently blows up her house at night. We don't know why. And she's Snape. You just love Snape. What? I'm going to talk about something today. And that something is Cassandra Clare and her Mortal Instruments series. / trilogy. And they're so awesome. Yeah, that camera, my camera, just fell. Why? Because it's on physically books and a stool on pillows. And I'm on the bed, so shaky, not great. Amazing. If you haven't read them, I don't know how you live. I'm flabbergasted. I haven't read them before this. My friends have read them and they told me to read them, but I was like, I have Harry Potter. But God, even if you have Harry Potter, you want Jace too. Or Simon. And it's so twisted. I mean, I was reading it and I was cursing my freaking head off. That's why I didn't make a vlog when I was reading it, because there would have been a lot of beeping when I did later. But God, they're so good. I can't really tell you the plot because I'm one of those people who doesn't mind getting spoiled. So I don't really cross my mind when I'm talking about it, because I will spoil you if I say anything. And I won't even realize it because I don't mind being spoiled. Like, I knew who was gonna die in the last one. Yeah, there's somebody who dies. See, I suck at that spoiling things. Anyway. The only thing actually that made me not want to buy this book was the one thing that was supposed to make me buy this book, and that's the blurb in the front. It's Mortal Instruments series of a story. The Mortal Instruments series is a story world I would love to live in. Beautiful. Stephanie Meyer, author of Twilight. I can understand why the publishers put that particular blurb in there. At first I thought it was because, you know, no other substantial author has, you know, done it, except for, I realized in the back of this one. A gorgeous fantasy that's so good, it's dangerous. Holly Black, author of the Tithe, whatever she calls her series. I've only read Tithe, but they're really good and I should read the other ones, but I always forget to get it. Hold on tight for a smart, sexy thrill ride. Lima Bray, who wrote the Gemma Doyle trilogy, which is amazing, and if you haven't read that one, I suggest you go read that. Probably before these, because these are so good. But I love Gemma Doyle so much. And I don't know the other authors, so I'm not gonna say it. Basically, if you're going to have Stephanie Meyer on the front, you gotta be prepared not to get certain people to buy it. One, Cassandra Clare was also known as Cassandra Clare, as in C-L-A-I-R-E, which if you've read Harry history, you know a lot more about than me explaining it to you. Basically, she wrote the Draco trilogy, which is arguably one of the famous fanfiction written about Harry Potter of all time. Now, most people know that besides Christine and Sam, Twilighters and Harry Potterers are not great friends, and they don't exactly. Everyone who likes Harry Potter doesn't exactly like Twilight, you know? But if you like Twilight, chances are you should like Harry Potter, because Harry Potter's just like great and it's made everybody read now and why it became cool. So that quote from that author isn't the greatest thing, because there's two people in the world. Two people. One, people who like Twilight and people who don't like Twilight. And that's exactly how it's split. There's not a lot of people who are like, oh, it's okay, Twilight. People either hate it or they love it. And the people who love Twilight, chances are, might not really like this book because it's way more fantasy than Twilight. Twilight's just like, oh, Julie boys, they're so hot. But that's not what this is about. I mean, it's Jace. He like freaking ate the sun and it shines through his every freaking fiber. But that's the only thing that made me not want to buy this book. And publishers should really have thought about that. Now, this is just one opinion. I mean, clearly they've taken many risks in deciding what to get it. And I say overall the covers are really good because I'm one of those selfish, shallow people who, one of the reasons I like books are their covers. And I'm more drawn to ones with photography than I am the other ones. Not saying that the other ones are bad or anything, but I mean, we've got Lua Bray, Sarah Dessen. I have all of her books, which are really good too. I could just keep talking about books. I have like 150 books. Just me alone. God, The Awakening and The Summoning. So good. If you've read these and you love these, you'll love them. They're really, really good. And that was pretty much my book talk for today. I'm gonna edit this as best as I can, but it's not gonna be great, and I have absolutely nothing really much to say. Oh, in my last video, it was kind of depressing. Well, the thing was I had a bad day because I did, and I'm gonna take that down. If it's not, I'll write it down now. But I hope you guys like the whole stop motion thing. It took a little while because I don't do stop motions mostly. I mean, I've done a few, but they're not really my favorite thing to do. I make videos, but I don't like doing stop motions much. But I was like, we should thank our subscribers. And I was just gonna use my fancy new microphone that I just got. I was like, nah, it'd be more awesome. Then halfway through I realized I was really tired and wanted something to eat, but I couldn't stop because my camera would have died. I had like my camera taped on a stool, on books, right here. You can't see it now, but I have a closet that I've done some videos over. And it was just there and I had to click, it was taped onto the stool and the books and everything, and I kept clicking it every time I moved it. And I used this awful tape that I don't know if it's here right now, but basically it's that tape you put when you're taking out paint, like, you know, you're painting, you make sure it doesn't get on the edges, and it's really easy to peel off, so it kept on sticking into like 5 gooks at the end. But you know, what can you do? I hope you all go read these books and, you know, get fancy dancy, let me see the marks, because I have mine on now and they're really fun. I had a headache last night and I was like, I should put on a healing rule and an eyeliner, and I did. That was the thing on my foot. I'm gonna go now. See you guys. Rock Wednesday, I'll see you tomorrow.